January in the garden. Here are my tips to get you back gardening this January. Starting with new potatoes, now is the time of year to select your early potatoes, in particular varieties like Accord, British Queens, Nandine, Rocket, and a lovely Irish variety called Colleen. This is the time of year to select your potatoes, get them sprouted in seed trays, and then plant them up in the veggie bag and place that out of doors on your patio to allow the potatoes to continue to grow. It's also the time of year for sowing particularly vegetable plants and fruiting plants from seed indoors. Varieties like tomatoes, aubergines, peppers and chilies can all be sown from seed on a windowsill in January. You can use coffee cups, or indeed you can use seed trays to germinate the seed. When you're sowing tomatoes, here are a couple of brilliant varieties. One called Shirley, which is an F1 variety with a fantastic flavour. Alsa Crag is also a really good variety. Gardener's Delight produces lots and lots of fruit right through the summer. And for pots and containers, consider a variety called Tumbler. It literally tumbles out of the pot. For chilies, the variety I recommend is one called Apache. It's really easy to grow and gives lots of fruits right through unto the end of the summer. January is also an excellent time of year to sow summer flowering bulbs. Dahlias, begonias, scented lilies can all be potted up now in containers. Get them sprouted, get them ready for the summer period. But now is the time to select them in your local garden centre and to start getting them sprouted. January is also the time of year to start controlling moss in your garden. If you've got moss on paving slabs, on tar macadam, on roof tiles or on walls, then I recommend an application of Pack in January. That will stop moss in its tracks, it'll clean it off and leave your hard surface area clean from moss. If you've got moss in your lawn, I recommend an application of Zero at this time of year. You simply mix it up in water, in a watering can or sprayer, and apply it over the entire lawn area. Zero kills moss in lawns overnight. It's very fast acting, but very effective at controlling moss and gives your lawn a nice rich green colour as we come into early spring. January is also the time of year to feed your garden songbirds. And in particular, I recommend the use of Chirpy wild bird feed. Chirpy is a blend of different varieties of seeds that give essential oils and protein to your garden songbirds. And it's very important to feed garden songbirds as we're coming up to the nesting season. January is also an excellent time to start a new compost heap. So if you've got old grass clippings or bits of leaves around the garden, or indeed lots of kitchen wastes like newspapers, eggshells, egg boxes, anything that's compostable can be used in your garden compost heap. Simply get a box of the Garota compost maker and with each layer of compostable material, sprinkle a handful of the Garota mix, and that will accelerate the bacteria and help the compost to break time, ready for late spring. And finally, January is the perfect time to start planting garlic in your garden. Garlic is winter hardy. You can plant it out of doors at this time of year. Simply space the cloves about 6 inches apart in a straight line. You can grow garlic in your garden soil, in window boxes, or indeed in the veggie pod. 2 varieties I'd recommend, one called Marco, which is a particularly strong flavour, and another excellent variety called Cristo. So remember, January is an excellent time to get back into your garden. And here at Horkans, we've got lots of hints and tips and advice available on our website on horkans.ie. Bye for now.